Okay, welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 3. Let's go to the next star. Fry Kit. I've completed the scans of the various artifacts and technologies we have collected so far. Did you find anything in common? Perhaps something has been added to each item. Nothing. They are as diverse as any two random objects and contain nothing in common. Then we have learned nothing. Not so fast. We know that the Creeper did not destroy these artifacts, but did destroy other artifacts of the same kind. This can only mean one thing. The only thing these artifacts actually have in common is that they were not destroyed by Creeper. That means... Yes, it means the Creeper somehow recognized these specific artifacts and did not destroy them. It didn't destroy them at any point in their existence, which spanned many millions of years in some cases. So the Creeper has a memory that spans a vast amounts of space and time. It must also rarely act in a selective way. This never occurred to me before. I've only imagined the Creeper as a random destructive force. I'm not yet sure what good this knowledge will do us, Leah, but it seems significant that the Creeper's more than just a blunt, crude weapon being used by the Loki. Have you completed your review of the treatise on cyclical eternity yet? Not completely. It looks like utter nonsense. No other civilization positions such a concept as a universal singleton, something of which one could only exist. The name Arc Eternal, which the Siloi gave this object, must have nothing to do with their message to the Loki. I see. So what do we have in the system? This system was last called Fry Kit. It now contains 3 worlds, as the others have vanished. Of the former worlds, 1 deorbited the sun, and the other 3 were deconstructed into material for a failed Dyson sphere. Only 1 world is not shielded, so we have to head there first. It would seem so. Scars, if we manage to take out the inhibitor on Vapin, then there will be a chance as to the next star system in range. A choice. I have no idea which path we should take. We will cross that bridge when we get there, Leah. My daughter Aliana always accused me of leaping before looking, so I'll have no trouble in choosing a destination. Y'all maintenance and progress. Again? Okay. Let's go to Miss Tet. I did notice that the object on the scanners I didn't notice that object on the scanners till we got closer, so I've emergency steered the ship to a counter orbit away from the Proto-Magnetar. That red orb in orbit around this world seems to have a massive gravitational and magnetic field. It's a piece of leftover magnetar, an artificial magnetar at that. It was used in an attempt to construct a Dyson sphere around this system, which in turn was another failed attempt to hide from the Creeper. Its effect on Creeper should be of concern. Creeper is attracted to its intense gravitational field, so it should flow towards the Magnetar, but the Magnetar is orbiting the world. So there'll be a massive Creeper tide from Helheim. That's what you're saying. In short, yes, that's correct. The good news is that you can use the fully available tech upgrades to help you deal with the uncertain situation on the ground. Also, proximity to the Magnetar has allowed me to enable a special ability on the Forge. Rather than just being used for special upgrades, the Forge can now attempt to activate the totems and open a portal to Rift Space. But you said Rift Space was destroyed. Indeed it was. But the attempt to open Rift Space will create a temporary opening to a realm of immense gravity. This singularity weapon is accessible from the Forge menu. Be cautious though, it uses immense amounts of ether. Alright, let's do this. You mentioned Varro in passing earlier. Yes. This message artifact appears to have been written by Varro Hale, who lived in your time. The message says he was friends with Dax Joven and went on to head the academy on Colony Prime, among other minor historical facts. Yes, Colony Prime. It seems like I just left there, Leah. Without Dax and Varro, we would never have rebuilt humanity. Nothing came after would have been possible. Yes, that is certainly correct, Scars. If you and the others had failed, there would not have been thousands of civilizations and trillions of lives that followed. They all owe you and the others a debt of gratitude. Debt? It was all for nothing, Leah. Nothing. Everything is gone. Anything else in the message recoverable other than Varro's curriculum vitae? Just one fragment. It reads, without the tutelage, guidance, and guile of Admiral Skargard Abrix, we never would have eventually discovered Aliana's true gifts. Aliana's true gifts? What does that mean? Aliana, my daughter? Leah? Leah! Okay. That actually didn't take forever. Okay, see you next time on Creeper World 3.